Hey, everybody. As you know, I should not be doing any school. I shouldn't be teaching. I should have resigned last year and gone on disability. But things don't happen that way in most of our lives. So I have to then make a way, as you know. So I have a team that helps. So when they're not here, you feel it. All right, this was done a few days ago, so I'm going to intersperse it with my current situation. I went to the rheumatologist yesterday after terrible test results of inflammation, like the highest I've ever had, except for when I was hospitalized. So it was the wrong direction. Except I also have some weird, horrible infection in my groin. We don't know now if it's my infection that has caused the extremely high inflammatory markers or not. So she took a swab. It's an abscess, a deep abscess in my pelvic area by my C-section scar. It was painful. She was so apologetic. She had to dig deep and take a swab to then send for testing in case it's some apparently terrible bacteria, that it could be a pathogen, as she said, that is worse than what we are currently treating, that was being treated by my GP with 2 strong painkillers and 4 doses of antibiotics. No, 2 doses, 2 capsules of antibiotics 4 times a day. And they must eat before each time. For someone who's sadly trying to lose weight and unable to exercise, that amount of eating is terrible. And I'd be very sad if we have to change direction, because if it's a terrible, bad, different pathogen, then we'll have to change antibiotic and start from the beginning, which firstly means more eating and antibioticing and more time off the Rinvoq, which means more time off the treatment for my AS. So it's not good. It's not been good. Okay, let's go back to the video. But anyway, there's not, well, okay, yes. It's a sense of peace that you get when you've got help. You are recording a video either for parents, educators, loved ones, or the children themselves, like now, or you're preparing school, whatever it is that you're doing. There's more peace when you know that there's more than one of you. But even then, it doesn't always work, because it's 4 children, four small ADHD children, plus all the other conditions they have. Nothing is safe with them. Monday morning, I went to go and do my bloods for my rheumatology appointment for tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm not sure when I'll post this. And while I was gone, okay, so I had bought birthday cake to celebrate our daughter's 19th birthday. She's not here, but the children still want to celebrate. So I buy for her, I buy for them. She's having her cake alone and enjoying it. She even put a candle. She loves being alone. But I did make her go out and go and have fun. And she did it. So sometimes people do need a push, but then they need to relax afterwards and recover. I know that as an introvert, I really feel tense when people are going to come or if I'm going to go. But while I'm there, this depends on what the conversation is. It's fun. My daughter's conversation was very fun. She talked to children. Most of us introverts can relate to children. It's different when it's children. And the other young man who was asked to wash her car, because they're at the same age, so she had fun and they discussed each other's school, and yeah, it was cool. It was really nice. So I bought cake for her and the cake for, I don't know why I'm going off track. The truth is I had recorded a video, but I hadn't recorded. It wasn't on. So I'm trying to rush now before I need to make the twins' second drink. So here we go. School and special needs. I need to show you, I need to record it. I need to find time to record my children, my daughter, my 10-year-old, how she holds her pencil when she's trying to write. You've seen examples of how the actual picture is, not the final, well, I don't know if you know to pronounce what to describe it as, but you've seen the handwriting. You've seen the spelling mistakes. You've seen the mixing of lowercase and uppercase in one word. You've seen that, but you haven't seen her hand positioning, which is so typical of children with dysgraphia, and that is the point. I need to write, to do these videos. One, because I've got assistant teacher friends. Two, there are parents who know what the conditions their children have, what they're called, but they don't actually know what it means. Some do come and say, okay, guys, I'm in the autism group, for example. My child was diagnosed with autism. What does it mean for them? And it's true. It's a very good question, because neurologists, or the ones I've been to, they generally tell you, okay, yeah, that's right, you're right, or with me, you're right, it is autism. But they don't tell you what that means for the child. They don't tell their parents, as I've said before, the sensory processing disorder that is very common. And then the parents, other parents, different parents will say, I don't understand why my child is upset at school and hates school, because no one told them that their child, many of our children are sensitive to smell, are sensitive to light, can hear the buzzing of the light bulb, noise, whatever it is, it's an assault. So they are genuinely oblivious. So it's for those parents as well who don't know. They know, at least they do know there's a label, but they don't know what it means for the child. There are those who don't know that there is a label for what the child is like or how the child is struggling. This is also for them. And also, I know that it helps other moms who are in my shoes. They've said so, just to know that they're not alone in this. So those are the reasons I'm sharing this little snippet of what our therapeutic life is like. Micaiah, my 9-year-old, does not want any help, or rather, he doesn't want me to do any of his vision therapy exercises at home. He only wants Uncle so-and-so. I don't want to say his name. Privacy. Yeah, he only wants him to teach him. Only him, not mom, to do therapy. So this is just a snippet of him reading numbers going across, and just what a little bit of the exercise is like. Very hard on the body, if your body is like mine. They do school as well, which I set out for them. Mickey has moved on to grade 1. He's doing grade 1, which I know my daughter, Marissa, is like, And I'm still in grade 1, and he's moved to grade 1, and my 5-year-old sister is almost in grade 1. It's there. Such is the special needs journey. There are realizations that come along. So you feel for your children, you feel for yourself, as you have to come up with different structures and curricula for this challenge and that disorder, and planning for this therapeutic activity for this particular disorder.
Who's this answer? 1357 9743.
That's 17 seconds.
0 errors?
No errors. That's pretty good. Because the last time we did it in 12 seconds, which was shorter, but we were making some errors. So today there was no errors. That's pretty good.
Dysgraphia, as you know, I'm not going to describe it because I've described it before. And I just love how confident my daughter was that, nah, I don't need to do this. This is easy peasy. I don't need it. But she does. And this is just a little bit of what to expect if you ever buy the Happy Handwriter Dysgraphia tools and resources. This is just one little bit that you can get. There's a lot more. So I'm going to keep giving you just snippets of what to expect. That's not what we're talking about now. What did you say? You are what?
Something like hypermobile.
Yes. And we're trying to say hypermobile.
Hypermobile.
What is hypermobile in your body?
Move too much.
Your
Joints
joints.
and bones.
And bones. So you're saying I mustn't do part of your dysgraphia work because you really know how to move your body?
Exactly.
No.
Maybe I know how to move my hands.
Yes, but do you know how to move them for writing? So that's how we have to do the exercise. Yes. Your brain doesn't work with your hands. Does it?
Brain, no.
So we're going to teach your brain to work with your hands, so then you can start knowing and learning how to grip your pencil properly, and then you make writing easier.
Yeah,
But is it the most important thing you have to do?
No.
Because you're going to?
Type.
Exactly. So it's just to make your brain work.
Oh.
Because there are other jobs that will need your hands to work with your brain when you get older and when you go to school, vocational school.
Like hair salon,
Okay, so now your hands have to work with your
hair brain.
exactly. The hand needs to be up at the right angle so that the string doesn't go down off the middle section. This is
Tricky.
exactly. Well done, you caught it. Now you have to let go. Slowly unravel. So much for my joints are hypermobile. I don't need to practice this. Now it's tricky. And you keep your hand up, still the same way.
I'm rolling in or rolling out?
You're rolling out. Unfortunately, this camera is bad because of the bright light behind you. You did it, right? And there we go. See, my elephant is now at my one. Your turn again. Which hand do you write with, Amrisa?
Let me see, shall we?
Okay, let's stand up.
This one I don't write with. This one I write with.
Okay, so you write with that hand. What side? What is it called?
Right?
Okay, take the string. The handle. Let's swap.
I know because of mark
Let me see. What mark?
from when I went to the hospital on the knee.
So you know because of the mark that that's the hand that you don't write with.
Yes.
But it's not quickly natural to you to remember which hand you write with.
Yes.
Okay, let's swap. You can go sit there where I was sitting.
Too many marks these days.
Okay, and that is your what hand?
Right hand.
All right.
Few.
Go. So you put it in your right hand. Sorry, that was my point. Use your right hand because that's the one that needs more control.
Whoa. Like the bean bag.
Yes, like the beanbag
Like
practice.
This hand. Which one is the one I got right with?
Which one is the one you write with?
Eyeball.
Where's your right hand first? That's left. All right. Go.
Yes, this one was being very horrible.
But now you are unraveling, aren't you? Let's see. It gives you a clue of what is done. It gives you a hint of why you should have your child go into OT, occupational therapy, if you see this kind of problem. So I'll show you how my 10-year-old holds her pencil, even though she's been told so many times. She's had videos, she's been told how to do it. She's had pencil grips to try and do it with holding the pencil grip. But even then, she still finds a way to hold her pencil funny. So I stopped with the pencil grips. It's just those little signs that as a mom or a teacher or a mom who helps with homework, you might notice and think, what if this child has dysgraphia? So this is just one of the exercises we did today to help with the mind-brain connection, because writing is not just the hand, it's the brain as well. No, it's just that, and a little bit of our other school with my autistic or ADHDer with PDA and how she's doing today. We did no therapeutic work with her. What she does with the OT is enough. So I'm glad about that, because it's a lot of paperwork to do, printing all the extra worksheets, pages, typing, copying, making copies, preparing. It's a lot. So I'm glad I've got 2 only so far that I have to do the work with. But I'm grateful that the resources exist, and these are the resources. This is the one resource. Knitting, it helps. Uncle T's, well, he's not Uncle to me, he's a young man, but it helped. Uncle T says he's seen already an improvement in how Micaiah draws because of the practicing with the sensory, multi-sensory learning is good. Practicing tracing over a knitted piece of paper, it has helped him draw better. So there are gains, small, but they are there. These resources are not just extras. When your educational psychologist recommends them, try and get them. They make a difference. And it's not only writing that needs your hand and your brain to work together. Save up, guys. We've known about this program for 3 years. We finally got it. Better late than never. Save up. see an occupational therapist, and I hope this little glimpse shows you what you can do as a mother, or a caregiver, or an aunt, or a granny. With time, effort, dedication, you can help your child. They can thrive, they can be better, they can progress. Always, as well, being realistic and having a plan B so that there's not too much pressure on the child to learn how to write when they really can't. It's a disorder, it's a disability. It's like trying to say to a child, you will get out your wheelchair and you have to be able to get out your wheelchair, instead of teaching them how to maneuver and building their strength as well. Think of it that way, folk. Think of it that way. Let's take away the pressure, but also let's try and get progress. All right, parents? With love. Let's do it with love. My daughter was complaining that their dad is impatient. They notice it. They notice when we aren't doing it with love, when we're not trying to understand. Let's try and understand. Let's try and understand what our children's conditions mean for them. And the best way, as I keep saying, see, learn from others, read the books, and you will be a lovely therapeutic mom with the little bit you have.
Wait.
What do you think?
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Well done. Yep. Okay, start right at the top. Yeah. And make it. You're in a hurry. Slow down. Good.
I did that. That was a perfect B.
Yes. You say it so.
Right. For this next one, you need to understand the context. My older two can learn numbers, so they don't count, and they're not at home anymore. So I'm homeschooling 4. And with the older two, my current older two, my 9-year-old and 10-year-old, because of their dyscalculia, they've been unable to learn and memorize my telephone number.
Can you?
That feel happy.
Yes, I do feel happy.
063 901 2455.
Yes, you are the first child in this family of 4 children to learn my number, telephone number. I'm so excited. Well done. Let's continue your school.
Here they're teaching grouping. So in the group there's 10, and then they teach the child to then just say 11, 12 instead of counting from the beginning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what they're teaching, grouping. 10 in the box, and then 11, 12, or 11 by when you've added the extra one that's out of the block. That's the concept they're trying to teach, which I struggled with my other two. But yeah, let's see how she goes.
12.
Exactly. Please write number 12.
I already did.
You weren't meant to rush. Oh my word, you're so cool. You are so cool. Where are you going? You're just standing.
Yes.
My friend commented that it must be a pleasure teaching her. It's pleasant. And it is, because I don't have other children who are distracted by the singing, the spinning. It's fun. So, yes, this is just a little glimpse of her and her ADHD.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right. Can you please write number 11?
11 is alphabet. Again. The one.
So, what numbers have you been working on today?
12.
And yes, those 2 are the numbers they wanted you to focus on today.
Those are my favorite numbers.
Cool.
Now just trace it.
Yay.
It's crazy how autism plus ADHD and PDA can manifest so differently into different children. We had some violence from my other girl this week. She was pushing me because we had no yogurt in the fridge. I don't know, she was trying to strangle my waist, but clearly that didn't work because my waist is unstrangleable and I'm still alive. But it's the same exact condition, manifesting differently in each of these twins: autism, ADHD, PDA. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
That is so funny. Where did that laugh come from? You're so happy.